I think I'm a curious person, so I always like to try new activity and to also maybe inspire other people to get out of their comfort zone. And when I can teach, at least what I know maybe already in my country I'm doing is like inspiring others, like also to try new activity, to go to new place, to meet new people, to really go out of their comfort zone. Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to share?
I'm super happy to. I know it's a detail, but for me, it's like a bit. It looks super important, but the food here is amazing.
Okay, good.
And for me, it's also maybe like a super important like point to even like socialize with people by eating, because I believe like
It's a European kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So like food brings people together.
Yeah, completely. Yeah. I think we used to gather with people to eat together is really something super common. So yeah.
Do you know what was the first thing that started innovation in the world? The table. Because it brought people together.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And they started communicating.
Wow, it's super inspiring. There is a new concept in France, in Paris, about people that they subscribe to a list in an app to go to the restaurant and to meet strangers and to share like a dinner with them. So it's also a way to connect and meet new people. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Really like that kind of concept.
Do you want to give just a little summary about how you work with people now? Maybe like briefly what you told me about your story of being an attorney and then coming here and now what you do?
Yeah. So for me, I used sometimes to take radical decisions. So I was a lawyer in Brussels. During 3 years, I was working for European institution for the UN, and I had I had a good lifestyle, but I was not fulfilled. And I feel especially for other women that maybe have everything to be happy, but at the end they feel like inside of them that they're in a box. And yeah, I took this decision after a ceremony. In fact, I went to a ceremony with plant medicine, and I know that I wanted to have another kind of life. So I decided
Which kind of ceremony was it?
Ayahuasca. Yeah. So it was like life changing, and also I knew that I was not on my path staying at my job, and my fear was to become like my colleagues, like to be on behind the same table and sitting on the same chair during 20 years. It was not something that excited me, but I didn't have a lot of example of people that maybe had this courage to take this entrepreneur journey. So I was also looking for that kind of inspiration, and in fact, to be honest, I was looking at that time also maybe to go to co-work place or co-work event to just heard other testimony of people. So and I decided to travel to come here in Mexico. And now the funny story is I used to organize women's circle online, and some women have exactly the same journey after to come to the circle. They quit the job, or they change their life in a few months. They start their own activity. They just start to be more themselves. So for me, it's something that I'm super happy to see how as women we can inspire to each other. So.
This is great. It's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
With pleasure.
Nicely done.